And we'll just take another beautiful view of my AI bot's rendition of Marat Machpelah. You're still enjoying the afterglow of Parashat Chayei Sarah. And in this parasha, we have the opportunity to see what true Jewish leadership looks like. What it means to be steadfast and clear on your principles and on what you want. Avram Avinu knew exactly where it was he wanted to be buried and where he wanted his family to be buried. And with such grace and diplomacy, but 100% clarity, made it happen. He also made it happen for his family, that he would be a protector of his family, going out to war and redeeming his captives when necessary. And I thank God our war cabinet right now is standing strong against international pressure. But I can only imagine how difficult that is, and I figure we could give them even more strength. So with that being said, I invite you to close your eyes and place your hands on your chest. And connect to your heart for a moment. Feel it beating under your hands. Feel how its pitter-patter is constant and ever-present, whether you notice it or not. And now allow yourself to feel as if Hashem's hand, so to speak, is ever so gently squeezing your heart, pumping the breath of life that He's breathing into you, into every cell of your being. And with every breath and every heartbeat, He's saying, I love you. I love you. I love you. You are mine. You are mine. You are mine. I'm continuing to create you in this moment. In this moment. In this moment. Because the world needs your unique flavor of light. And we have the capacity here to enhance that light by connecting to the divine emotions of the heart. So first, I invite you to recall a moment in your life when you were filled with gratitude, with hoda'ah, and play out that memory as if it's happening right now, in this moment, in this body. Where are you? Who are you with? What do you see around you? What colors and textures? What do you hear? do you feel in your body in this moment of gratitude? Allow yourself to sink into as much detail as you can, even if it means you're making up new details. And hold on to this experience of gratitude as you recall a moment of your life when you were filled with gvura, with strength. You knew in your core that you were doing the right thing, and you stood tall, even in the presence of tremendous external pressure. And play out that moment with pride as if it's happening right now. Where are you? What do you see? What colors and textures can you notice in your experience of strength? Who are you with? What do you hear, taste, smell? What physical sensations do you notice arise in this moment of strength? What other beautiful emotions ride the wave of gvura? And now hold on to this experience of gvura as you pair it with your experience of hoda'ah, of gratitude. And feel the gratitude and the strength building up in your heart as greater and greater sources of light. As you step into yet one more image. And it's the image of standing in awe in the presence of the greatest leader of the Jewish people, Mashiach Tzidkenu, the Messiah, who we assume we have yet to meet, but whose essence we can recognize in our hearts even now. And feel that experience of awe, of standing in the presence of greatness. Hungry to follow greatness and rise to its call. And create details of that experience. What do you see? Where are you? Can you hear the shofar blast? Can you feel the breathlessness in your chest? What other emotions ride the wave of awe as you bask in the light of Mashiach? And hold on to this beautiful memory of the future as you weave it in your heart with the emotions of gratitude and strength from your past. And allow all of that light that's building up in your chest to expand and fill your entire torso. And if you will it and choose to see it, it is so. And feel that light of gratitude and strength and awe expanding beyond your torso. And even beyond the reaches of your arms and legs. And even beyond that, to encompass everyone in our community, those present in the here and now, and those present in the future now via the recording. And see your light of gvura and hoda'ah and yira'ah encompassing the entire community as an orb of light, as a shield of light, as a magen around all of us. And we're going to invite great leaders of the Jewish people. I want to invite Daniel, who spoke truth to Nebuchadnezzar fearlessly, and never left his tradition even in the midst of galut, of exile. And I want to invite Esther, our queen, who through her connection to the divine, she created within herself the ability to shine truth, speak truth to power, and courageously advocate for the Jewish people. And David HaMelech, David our King, for whom the love of Torah and the love of God infused every moment of his leadership. And even when he fell, he reconnected to Hashem and rose tall again. And of course, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, who could have had it easy shepherding in Midian, but answered the call to lead a sometimes rebellious people out of the depths of Egypt and into glory, and who advocated for us even when Hashem was frustrated and sick of us. He said, no, these are your people. And we are blessed to do the thing that Moshe never got to do. We don't just get to enter the land of Israel and walk the land of Israel. We are blessed with the ability to live here. And to a certain degree, with Hashem's help, determine our own fate. So I want to invite the leaders of the Jewish people, with all of their fears and flaws and confusion, but with their great love of our people. With their strength and with their courage. I want us to see them standing in our midst. Our leaders of government, the leaders of the army, leaders of Torah. And I want to surround them with our light. But first, I want to invoke the words of David HaMelech, of David our King, from Tehillim, chapter 23, Kaf Gimel, to prepare all of us and our leaders that in the midst of all of the darkness, that we should all know and experience how much we are being shepherded, and to hold fast to that. So I'm going to read the parak of Tehillim, and it's on your screen before you. You can look at it and read it with me, or you can keep your eyes closed and focus on the light of these letters and these words wrapping themselves around us over and over again, like yarn around a ball. Mizmor leDavid, Adonai ro'i, lo echsar. בינות דשא ירביצני, על מי מנוחות ינחלני. נפשי ישובב, ינחני במעגלי צדק למען שמו. גם כי אלך בגיא צל מוות לא ירא, כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשענתך המה ינחמוני. תערוך לפניי שולחן נגד צורריי, דישנת בשמן ראשי כוסי רוויה. אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. So I want to invite all of us to lift up our leaders and for a moment bring them up into the higher realm where they can be infused with more light and more clarity and, God willing, more grace. So together as a kehillah, we're going to climb Jacob's ladder. Imagine that in the middle of our circle there is a circular ladder with 10 rungs reaching up into the heavens, where you see Hashem's Anan HaKavod, his cloud of glory, filled and radiating almost blinding light. And we're going to make our way up to those clouds, and simply with the light of our gratitude and our strength and our awe, we're going to carry the leaders of the Jewish people so that they can float amongst us in the middle of this ladder. So grab on to the first rung of the ladder and the second, and already feel your body growing heavier even as your soul grows lighter. Let your shoulders go. Let your body relax. And you grab on to the third rung of the ladder and the fourth. You can see the leaders of our people floating higher and higher with such ease. And the fifth rung of the ladder and the sixth, and already you can feel a tickling of light on your fingertips and your shoulders and the top of your head. And you grab onto the seventh rung of the ladder and the eighth, and your body is so much heavier. It's as if you've left it entirely. And you grab onto the 9th rung of the ladder and the 10th, and you can see the leaders of the Jewish people rising all the way to the top with us. You can just hop over to the top of the ladder and rebuild our circle with Daniel and David HaMelech and Esther, our queen, and Moshe Rabbeinu holding us, standing with us. And I invite you to feel this cloud of glory coming down and fully surrounding your head and your shoulders and your chest and your legs, so that you're immersed in its light and its glory, and it's whispering in your ear, I love you, I love you, I love you. You are mine, you are mine, you are mine. And allow your pores to soften and just see them softening and opening, so that all of that light can seep into your every pore and make its way into your heart. And allow your heart to be so filled with this love, so filled with the knowledge that you were created in this moment, for this moment. And I invite you to hold your hands up, palms facing outwards towards the center of the circle, towards the leaders of our people, and feel the light of Gvura, Hoda'ah, and Yir'ah, and Ahava emanating from your heart, flowing through your arms and out of the palms of your hands, onto the leaders of the Jewish people, blessing them with Gvura, blessing them with Hoda'ah, blessing them with Yir'ah, and blessing them with Ahava. No matter how flawed they are, no matter how incredibly human they are, they are the people that Hashem has chosen to lead us right now. So give them your light and your love. See them standing taller. See their hearts glowing with the light of knowing that they are guided, and that Emet is theirs to shine onto the world. I invite us to take our hands and lift them up a little higher, so they're above the heads of all of these leaders, the leaders in government and the leaders in the army and the leaders in Torah. And we're going to bless them with a Kohanic blessing, because we are all meant to be Kohanim for the entire world. Bless them as if they are your sons and your daughters. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha b'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha vayasem lecha shalom. I invite you to bring those hands that are filled with light ever so gently back to your heart. Bless yourself with love and with grace. Bless yourself to know your next step forward. And have compassion for yourself as you have compassion for our leaders. This world can be a confusing place. We don't always know the next best step forward. When you're ready, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and bat your eyes open. I bless you with a Shavua Tov, a good week, a week filled with only good news for all of us as individuals, and of course for all of Am Yisrael. Many blessings from Jerusalem.